Before today's episode starts, I want to tell you about our sponsor. Thank you so much, Village Pizza. Village Pizza is the home of pizza in Perry County. They have a wide variety of toppings, desserts, and other high-quality items on their menu. They offer the highest of quality when it comes to dining in all of Perry County. Village is an excellent option if you're looking for an affordable meal, good employees, and a great environment. And if you want to throw a party, what better way to cater it than with a guaranteed W party food? Its staff is always hard at work providing you homemade ingredients all mixed into a perfect circle cut into triangles. Their pizzas are more than good. They are great. And if you're looking for a good job, Village Pizza is always looking for helping hands in the kitchen and up front. So go pick you up an application and start your journey as the pizza man you always dreamed of being. They are located at 853 Squirrel Hollow Drive in Linden, Tennessee. So go get you some Village Pizza and kick back and enjoy this episode of the Perry County Podcast. What's up, Perry County? Welcome back to the Perry County Podcast, Perry County's #1 podcast. Thank you all so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. So, obviously, it's the new year. Hope y'all are all having a good first day of the new year. Maybe you didn't party too hard last night. And, yeah, I reckon I'm lonely today. Trenton has got food poisoning, and Andrew's up watching the Titans game. So, yeah, I'm just lonely today, but luckily I got two lovely guests to bring on. I've got a returning guest and a brand new guest. I've got Tucker Dabbs and Jackson Tatum. How's it going?
Fantastic, man.
How's old Tucker Dabbs doing?
Great.
You fancy a water, Jackson?
Absolutely, man. I'll take one.
We try to keep complimentary waters now.
I like it. I like the setup.
Don't mind the foosball table it's sitting at. We were gonna play foosball at the Bailey Freeman, but we ended up having to go home.
It'll be a good BTP.
Yeah, that's what we're.
Game.
I know. I mean, one day it will be. We got a fun little BTP planned out for after this, huh?
Yeah,
they would have already seen it by the time this comes out.
That is true. I forgot about that.
So
it's gonna be interesting.
I can't wait to see who wins.
Probably him.
Probably.
If I had to guess.
Winner gets to take home that Village Pizza.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something about Village Pizza, dude. Woo, so good.
It's good stuff, man. Me living in Chattanooga, I can't find anything like it.
I've already devoured.
I mean, Tucker's already a piece deep. Yeah, but it's good having y'all here, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm ready to dig in, see what's popping.
You want to see what's popping?
Let's get it.
Let's just hop right into this one, all right? So, you got any, New Year's resolutions?
Mine right now is to go back to school and build my body back up into basketball shape.
So, you're going to Chattanooga and stuff. You do anything up there, like you playing golf on their golf course? Or?
On my birthday, my girlfriend took me out, and we went to a course up there, and it was pretty nice. It was 18 holes.
Your driver still broken?
Oh, yeah. When I was up there, my driver died, so I got up on the tee box and swung at one just as hard as I could, and it went 2 feet in front of me. It was not good. So now I'm down a driver. I played with the hybrid the rest of the course.
Just broke your... I went to Top Golf. I've never played golf before.
I've never been to Top Golf either.
I've never played golf in general, but I went to Top Golf for Trent Roberts' bachelor party. This stuff will wear you out, man. I felt like I pulled my back out.
Oh, yeah. That's
I thought I pulled my back. I was laying in bed the next day, and I was so sore.
That's what kills me is my back whenever I go play golf.
I bet it's real bad with you being so hot. You got to get taller, longer clubs.
Oh, I don't have the money for that, man. I just play with regular ones.
You just got to get that
me
hunch.
Whenever I got into golf, he made fun of me because mine were shorter than his, and he's shorter than me.
Yeah, your gloves were very short.
Play with what I got, man.
Hey, you just gotta do that sometimes. You gotta play with what you got. Tucker, you got any New Year's resolutions?
No.
None.
Zero. Zilch.
I don't guess. Listen. I don't see the point in New Year's, okay? I get it. You switch years, whatever, but it ain't no different. You can wake up on January 1st and feel the same you did the day before.
I mean,
you don't make yourself feel different the next year.
I feel good as this. I mean,
Tucker feels good every day.
I mean, I guess so.
He's just living life. Worrying about the Titans game right now.
And devouring Village Pizza.
and I am pretty hungry.
Tucker actually did just slurp
The
that
whole
down like
plate
some
is
soup.
gone.
I mean, I'm telling you, Village Pizza can make somebody act up. Like, I don't remember a time I went to Village and didn't act up.
No, I don't either.
I do remember when me and you used to sling pizza back in the
That was
day,
a
though.
fantastic time. Fantastic time. I love those days.
My first job I ever worked, me and you worked together. My
What's your
second
first
job, I was talking about camp. And then my second job I ever worked with you again.
Dude, we really bonded.
Camp and Village, man. I mean,
Everybody that knows Jackson has the same saying. They say the same thing. Once you meet him, you can't really escape him. He's everywhere.
He's like, yeah, he just don't go away.
I just follow
He's
people
like-
around.
Jackson, more like Ryan.
He's
the
like
stalker.
Beetlejuice. Whenever you say it 3 times, you know Beetlejuice appears.
Like Jackson. Oh, wow, look, he's here. You don't have like that John Cena effect?
No,
You don't have
you
to-
can see me. You can't. I mean, it's not.
You
one
just
of those-
can't escape you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Village days were great,
That's a
man.
nice pen you got there.
Oh, thanks. Hey, actually, a guy custom made me that.
Look at that.
It's got a, why can I not think of the wood? I can't think of it, but it's from Oregon. He ordered it out of a catalog and made
Oregon
it.
wood tree.
It's myrtle wood. That's what it is.
The Oregon wood tree.
Yeah, the Oregon. It come from the Oregon Trail.
The Oregon wood tree.
Well,
I wonder if anybody got dysentery delivering this.
maybe planning it.
Oh
They're
no,
playing a lot of stuff in Oregon.
Village days were great, man.
they really were. I just
We had a whole all-star lineup there.
we did. Whenever I started, it was the freaking crew.
We had
Dude.
me, you, Josh Mercer, Hunter Troll,
Oh yeah.
Grant still worked there.
Oh yeah, and Elena. And
Yeah, Elena.
Why can I not think?
Jocelyn still worked there.
Yeah, Jocelyn, Elena, Anna.
Anna was still there.
Sorry if I'm forgetting it. TJ. Oh,
Yeah.
Tyler Jackson.
Yeah,
Dude, I
he
love
was
that
there.
guy.
Briar
Briar
there
Brown.
when you
Yeah.
worked
Yeah, Briar was there. Briar started like my second week of working.
there? Okay.
So we might as well just start at the same time. Yeah, I'll tell you what was weird though, whenever all y'all left, because like for some reason everybody left but me.
Yeah, everybody left at the same time.
It was like all around that same time period, and yeah, like the new crew that come in there, I was just kind of iffy about them. I was like, like I'm not used to these guys, because like at that time I was the veteran, like I was the OG Village
You had to
guy.
pretty much teach everybody what to do.
Yeah, and we had all these different people that you would have never thought come together, which I guess that's kind of like how y'all were. I mean, you just kind of bond over time. I mean, me and Blaine McKnight was just slinging pizzas back and forth.
Yeah, I never
thought
got to see him at work.
Yeah, and Trevor Brake. You would have ever thought that.
I forgot about him working down there.
Me and Trevor, we worked some long nights. Christian worked there for like a month or so.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, me and Christian worked one shift the whole time he was there. And then we got slammed. It was bad. Christian always struggled trying to slap out the pizzas. He was just,
Oh,
he didn't know how. Because, like, there's a form to
You
it.
gotta have a soft hand.
Like, Blake had to, like, hammer it in my head whenever I was learning. Like, you got to just softly. Christian was just like this, like, slamming it down. He's like, why can't I get it punching holes through pizzas?
It was fun, man. The whole learning experience was very fun.
It really was. I'll tell you what's crazy is, like, if I went back and worked right now, I'd still know everything.
Yeah, I feel like I could do it too.
Like, it's just those letters are burned in my head. Like, I see the letter B, I'm like, beef. See the letter K, I'm like, bacon. N, chicken,
Somebody quit over that, didn't they? Because they got mad over the letters being weird.
I don't know, did they?
I think so.
I remember there was that guy who always called and he would, like, ask somebody to read the menu.
Oh, yeah. That always made our waitresses mad.
Hey, I enjoyed being a waitress out there.
I never got to experience that.
I was the waiter of the hour.
You get that tip made, man.
I know. That one weekend, dude, I went to the bank and put in a bunch of cash, and the bank teller looked at me and said, "This tip money?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm." Like she understood the assignment, man. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, being a waiter, you can make some good money if you know how to talk to people.
Especially around here, yeah.
You get your usuals, and you're just like, "What's up?" You start buttering them up, and then you realize who tips and who don't, so you stop buttering up the ones that you know ain't gonna tip you. Had this one time, this family left me like $40, and I looked at them and I was like, "Did you mean to leave this?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's your tip." And I was like, "Okay."
I might have just laid a kiss on somebody for that.
I know. Like that grandma could have got one for me.
We'll grab some of my village pizza.
You got the.
I'm glad you're finally hopping in.
You got the Jackson Tatum special. Can you tell us what's in that box?
Yeah, absolutely, man. This was curated whenever I made my working stint up there at the one and only Village Pizza. This is I call these, what did I call them? Jalapeno cheddar bites.
Jalapeno cheddar
And it'd be a family cheese stick, and it'd have some little bit of cheddar cheese on there, and a little bit of jalapenos and bacon. Oh man, it's delicious. Nothing like it, man.
Yeah, I ate jalapenos not too long ago, and
I saw that.
it was not good.
I love them, man.
It was not pleasant.
I love them.
You should have been here to eat those hot peppers with us. Like, jalapeno really wasn't that bad. It was just like, they were so big, I had a big mushy one in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a texture guy, and as soon as I couldn't force myself to swallow, I was like, there's like sludge in my mouth right now.
Yeah.
But the, what do you call them? Serranos, trash. Oh my gosh, they're so bad. Habaneros, 10 times worse.
I'm a big spicy guy, man.
I wish you would have been in my seat for that then.
I enjoy it. I don't know why I enjoy it though.
Tucker, you big spice guy.
I like Takis.
Okay.
Those are pretty hot.
I
I think I actually got him to try. Did I get you to try that ghost pepper sauce that time? I got him a little plastic fork. This was whenever we were like pretty young. We was probably like 9 or 10. And I stuck a fork in there and just made him lick the end off, and he was about to cry. It was really hot.
I ate a ghost pepper in like 4th grade because some girl just handed it to me. It was like, Connor, eat this.
Why did she have one?
I don't know, but like
that happened to me. And
they were like, hey, eat this. It's not spicy. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm Connor Tennant.
And your mouth died?
I took a bite of it and did not know what was going on. I was like, I was sitting there freaking out, and I started chugging my tea that I had. Not a good idea, I've learned. Need milk for those kind of things. Well, it was the end of the day. We was at bus duty. In that Louisville, they just sat us in the hall and waited for the bus. Yeah, I was sitting there in the hall just like. That was the worst bus ride home.
I'll tell you what. Whenever I tried to do the challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings. What is that called?
I don't know, but did you go with us on our senior trip to Sky Zone?
No.
Big skip day? We watched a guy complete that challenge in less than 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
I forgot what that was called.
Like, how many wings do you got to eat?
It's 12.
It was insane.
It's bone-in wings, and it's their hottest sauce. It's like ghost pepper sauce.
He ripped through them in less than 3 minutes. It was insane.
But talking about what relieves that pain, whenever I did that challenge, after the challenge, I didn't finish it by any means because like they give you the wings straight out of the fryer, so you can't even like hold them.
Yeah, they're so hot.
Yeah, and they gave me the little packets of sugar and she said put this on your tongue and it'll relieve it. And I took like 2 packets of sugar and dumped it on my tongue, and it like went away instantly.
Sugar.
Yeah, it was crazy, but like it didn't like. Whenever you eat stuff like that, it gets around your lips and it burns really bad on your skin. It relieved my tongue pain, but like for like an hour and a half after I did that, it was just like burning all.
What if you got like sugar up in your lips and stuff?
I don't know. I never tried it, but like it definitely helped my mouth.
What happens if you just take like a bag of sugar and cake, like just turn it up, cake your mouth full of it, and you start eating peppers? Are you gonna like?
You probably like. First, you'd look ridiculous. Second, you'd just be like.
You'd be like high on sugar, pretty much.
So much sugar everywhere.
Just instant diabetes. Yeah, but you gotta shock the body. Eat a pepper and not even feel it.
Where did I put my water?
Yeah, today's episode is brought to you by water. Just water.
Absolutely. Drink your water, people.
Drink your water. Actually, don't drink your water right now without boiling it.
Don't drink
Is
water.
what I hear.
We have a little bit of a problem here, man.
That's why we don't drink water. We drink Dr. Pepper. It's just good for you.
He just drinks it. Well, this is actually bottled, and it's been bottled for I can't tell you how long. So
A long time.
it don't need to be boiled because somebody already boiled it for us.
Allegedly.
I'm just glad we got this water instead of that thick soup we used to drink.
Oh my gosh.
That Planet H2O. Not really a fan.
I'm not a fan of it.
It's
Hey, it's okay.
I'll go drink it.
It's
Look,
okay on a long call day.
I learned to like it, you know? Like, you just got to accept some things, and that was one I had to
No,
accept.
Sprite was the go-to.
The fact of the matter was
Sprite's
that
a goat.
if you make that stuff cold, it's like 10 times worse to me.
Really?
Yeah,
It made it worse for me.
The cold does make it the worst. But on a hot day during the summer, you go to a Sprite. It's hard to beat, you know. You just
A Sprite?
yeah, you go. You get you a Sprite,
Oh, Sprite from the kitchen.
a fun drink.
Fun drink. Yeah.
A Sprite.
We go get a fun drink.
Back to kayaks, do more kayaks, a little paintball, and then
And then a little fun drink.
Do a little boycott. Get a fun drink. Wait all day because you're on a boycott, and then at the end of the day, at shift change, and you're still working 16 hours, you go get a fun drink.
Absolutely. You need a fun drink.
And you limit yourself to like 2 fun drinks a day because your boycott's too strong.
That's what brings the excitement to the fun drink.
I didn't.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
like-
do no limited, no boycott, and I got me a fun drink. I wanted a fun drink.
For those of y'all that don't know, the fun drink is any carbonated beverage that comes out of the Coke machine, I guess.
Yeah. A fun drink is just like
it
any
could be
type of.
uncarbonated. It could have been.
Like could have been like the flavored water.
Yeah, it could
but-
have been anything.
I guess so.
Anything came from
Anything that wasn't water.
anything that
pretty
came
Yeah.
from the calf could have been a fun drink.
much. Yeah.
Like milk was a fun drink.
Yeah.
No, milk was
No,
just.
no. Chocolate milk.
Ooh.
I don't think any.
Chocolate milk was a very rare resource once he came along.
Yeah, it really was. Dude,
I
back in
didn't-
the day, me and you was slamming those in the cooler.
Yeah.
I didn't think any type of milk was a fun drink. Cause there's no you can drink enough milk. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be very fun at all after that.
I don't know. Me and Tristan was drinking
Yeah,
like
that's-
48
I don't
ounces every
understand
morning.
how y'all
They
were
used
Going
to-
out and
they
weed
used to
eating.
kill
and
milk and then go and work. I didn't know. how to
never
do it.
threw up either.
I was throwing up my.
Hey, I mean, that's why I didn't break my leg.
That's why. That's it. You'd have
Maybe.
broke your shin bone.
Hey, but I tell you what, that milk made my bones so much stronger, so I fell really fast and couldn't put my legs out from under me. You know,
That's true.
That's why
You
that
couldn't move your
happened.
bones because they were so strong.
Yeah. I got Wolverine. I'm like Wolverine. I got so much calcium in me that I just heal.
They're pretty much metal.
They're pretty much metal. Like, I pee rocks.
That's not good.
No, you're not.
Yeah, so me and Tristan slowed down on drinking milk after I realized if you drink too much milk, you'll give yourself a kidney stone.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I've never drank milk like probably since I was a kid. Like legit milk.
Yeah, I don't drink milk by itself. They will.
I do it all the time.
I don't.
I can't do it by
the
itself.
smell
Like,
of
what do you drink it with?
cereal.
Milk. I mean, not milk.
You drink your milk with milk?
Cereal. No. Cereal.
Like, do you not, like, say you're eating breakfast, you don't get a glass of milk?
No, I usually get like
Absolutely
OJ or something like that.
Okay, fair. I'm not really a big OJ guy, but
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, OJ was a bad guy.
I like OJ with high pulp.
OJ Simpson.
I like a lot of
OJ
pulp.
Simpson did a lot of bad things.
that's true. Do you like Sunny D?
No,
I do.
that's
Dad-
not orange juice.
Dad's
You can't
been
drink
drinking
that.
the fire out of it right now.
You can't drink a Sunny D in the morning, though.
Dad drinks it all day round.
They make it look like, I mean, that's supposed to be a morning beverage, is Sunny
Well,
D.
you can drink it, but it
It gives me a heartburn.
it burns.
I don't know why they give
drinking
it-
up, it like burns your tongue.
Like, why did they give that to you? Like, after you, I don't know if y'all did this, but like, whenever you took TCAP back in the day, they give you like a pack of crackers and a cup of Sunny D.
It's probably the cheapest thing they could get.
Yeah.
I don't
They
understand.
give us like juice boxes, I think, and candy.
I don't remember that.
At Louisville, for some reason, they went through the spell where they just give us Sunny D.
I mean, it's a pretty premium product. I mean,
It's all
it's a
right.
name brand thing.
If you want to eat something,
Yeah,
that's
but
gonna-
Trumu's a name brand thing.
True Moo's
is
terrible.
They replaced all of the stuff in the
But
cafeteria.
no purity is straight True Moo.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to eat something that's going to make you lose feeling in your mouth, get you some dill pickle chips from what's it?
Golden Flake.
Golden Flake. You eat enough of them. After about 2 minutes, you keep eating them. I eat a whole bag at a time, but you can eat enough of them, and you will lose. Jackson can back me up on this. You will lose feeling in your mouth.
Just a salt or something like that.
Yeah, it's and it's like you will not be able to feel your mouth.
I don't like.
And we've done that quite a few times. I don't eat them as much as we used to, but they're.
I don't like pickles.
You like pickles at all?
No, I
On
can't.
anything?
No, like if I even.
Is it the texture?
No, it's just the taste.
Really?
Like I like cucumbers. Eat the fire out of cucumbers. Just vinegar for me. I can't eat pickles. Definitely can't eat pickled pig feet.
I don't think cake.
I would definitely want to eat it in a cake.
I mean, I definitely would and already have.
The cake was like
sounds
bright
cool.
pink.
Yeah, I tried to make it like a pig.
Gosh,
So like I made
it
the
looked
Coke
terrible.
cake red because you know Coke bottle's got the red label on it, and then with the pickle cake it was lime green, it had pickle chunks in it, and then with the Cajun cake, I don't know if you've seen it, but I made
Cajun cake looked terrible.
I made it half purple and half yellow.
I think I would the
Hey, honestly, I didn't think it was that weird. I think it really wasn't that much of a cake as much as it was just
it looked
like
like a cornbread almost.
yeah, I put cornmeal in it. So like for those cakes, I didn't go off of a recipe. Like I know how to make like pancake batter, and I was like, well, you know, pancakes are just pancakes, like cakes in a pan.
Yeah.
So I'll just make the batter that I will with a pancake, but I'll substitute out the vanilla and the milk and put whatever I need, and it worked out pretty good. That pickle cake was awful. I did not put a single drop of milk in that pickle cake, so it was just like it was
I
so
don't think
dense.
milk
It
and pickles
stuck.
would have mixed very good.
It stuck to the roof of my mouth when I was
Ooh.
talking to Trent after because I spit out a big chunk of it, and then I caught a whiff because I was using that pepper bag.
This sounds terrible.
I was using a pepper bag from that pepper video, so that's one of the bags that we just like spit a pepper into, and it was mixed with milk, so it was like soured smell.
Ooh.
So when I spit it out, I caught a whiff of that. That's why whenever I lean over here with the pickles, I was like going.
I noticed that. Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't. Nothing came out, but it was just like I caught a whiff of that, and I was like,
Yeah.
Like thinking about it makes me wanna. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of pickles. Definitely not pig feet. The pig feet was so bad. I wish I would have saved some of that. Like me and Andrew tossed all those cakes out in the holler after we got done
As you should have.
panning on. Like
As
I
you
mean,
You probably should just burned it. And save some poor animal from eating it.
we actually give Andrew. I give him a piece of all the cakes, and he took it home for his mom. He was gonna tell her that the pig feet cake was the
Oh god.
was the Coke cake.
Oh god. I would
uh,
have liked to seen a video of that on the BTP.
I know. I really wanted to. Andrew, he sent me a video because I dropped that video last night, the weird cake video. He sent me a video of him and his family sitting there watching it. And when we bite into the pig feet cake, I don't put it in my mouth all the way at first.
I noticed that.
I stopped and I looked at
You
them.
like stopped yourself as soon as it touched your tongue. You're like, oh gosh.
I mean, they said that I didn't do it, but I mean, I can tell you, whenever you see me, I went ahead and grabbed my bag.
Oh yeah.
You can see it go in my mouth, and I went because as soon as I put it in my mouth, I was like, "This is not right."
Yeah.
And then I looked over at these two, and they're over here going already just puking, and I was like, I don't know if you noticed, but I put white TV static over it.
I did hear that actually.
Because the first video that we put up, the hot pepper with me throwing up, you can hear it clearly and you know what's happening. It got age restricted.
Really?
So it didn't. This cake video didn't get age restricted.
Wow.
I think it's just because of the sound of vomit.
That's crazy that they age restrict over that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was so bad. Like I sat there and edited that video for like probably almost 3 hours. Like it was in a little 18-minute video, but I was just sitting there just like trying to add in little stuff. I'm enjoying and learning how to edit. I've learned how to do it a little better. So like
You can get, when you start getting real wild with it, it gets really difficult. I'll say that.
I just need to suck it up and buy software because I'm just using a free one right now.
The software is making it a lot easier.
Like the Clip Champ is what I'm using. It's just like the free Microsoft one.
Yeah.
They give you two
A
options.
good one
and-
is, you don't have a Mac though, do you?
No,
You have like an iPad or anything?
no, I don't.
I'll say iMovie's free. And
iMovie is pretty good for what it is.
for what it is, it's very good. There's a bunch of them.
I think you can upgrade it and make it better, but like you don't really need to.
We were
honestly.
using iMovie on our phones when we were 8th graders. And we could
Yeah,
do-
that shows you how easy it is to use.
Yeah, I mean, dude, back in when I was in 7th grade, I had this app on my phone, and I made like a whole Minecraft Let's Play and like Gang Beast videos, just like me playing games. Didn't have an Elgato or anything. It was me playing on a laptop. I had a little tripod, and I was like just one of them little tiny like easel kind of stands. I just videoed the computer screen of me
Jackson
playing.
knows all about that.
And
He used to make fun of me because I would.
Slender Man in Space, whatever that was.
Oh yeah, I played a bunch
You
of
could probably
indie games.
still find those on YouTube.
No, I deleted them. I wish I would have left them up though, so I could watch them.
yeah, but I played I'm probably like an 8-part Minecraft series and like 2 Gang Beast videos.
I
Just,
filmed
like,
Dead Space 2 like that on my PlayStation 3.
I had a bunch of videos up too.
on a big square TV. It wasn't even
Yeah.
HDTV.
My videos are also gone, but they were nowhere near as good as Jackson.
I made vlogs too.
I had Talking Tom.
In this house that you live in right now, me and Jordan used to film like Call of Duty skits with Nerf guns.
Oh, we used to have. Remember the Nerf battles we recorded?
I filmed a lot
And
of stuff
there
in
was
this
one.
house.
Yes.
My favorite one ever. There was one in there. I was spending the night with Jackson, and Jordan ran down the hall, and I took my Nerf gun. I shot Jordan right between the eyes.
It was so
and
funny.
it was perfect. It was on camera, and
It was so
great.
I wish I would have had this on video. This was probably like my 5th or 6th grade year. We had 2 lightsabers, a red and a green one, and I got them for my birthday or Christmas or something. Me and Christian used to fight with them all the time. Well, I had my buddy Gage over, and he had Justice York over, and me and Gage were lightsaber fighting, and then he went over to towards Justice and swung at him playfully. Justice had my old Indiana Jones whip. And he whipped the lightsaber and yanked it clean out of his hand and grabbed it with his other one. And then just, hit him with it.
Oh my god.
And I was just sitting there like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was awesome, dude. I wish I had that on camera.
I would pay to see that.
And Justice was just standing there like nothing happened. And I was like, this guy's the coolest guy I know.
Justice is like that though.
Yeah, he really is. I ain't seen him in forever. He's married now and lives in Arizona.
He's got a big boy life now.
I know. He's just the big guy.
He's a big guy. He's not really a big guy, but he's a big guy.
I mean, he's a CrossFit guy.
That's it.
That's how I always remember him. I don't know if he still does it or not, but he's the CrossFit guy. One of my favorite memories of Justice was when he was on my brother's bachelor party, and he had this weird Yoda impression, and it was just us in Mississippi, and I don't remember what Christian and my cousin Justin was doing. It was just me and Justice, and he just started doing that weird Yoda voice, and I was just like quit. It's kind of weird.
It's a little cringy.
No, and I remember when Justice worked at camp for a little bit there. That was fun.
I didn't get to work with him.
Really? Not once?
I don't think I ever got to work with him.
Well, he worked just maintenance, our
I saw
first
him
summer.
a couple times, but I never got to really work with him.
Yeah, because you was always basketball boy.
That's true. I did have a lot of
I hated when I had to work with you in maintenance my first summer there because you'd be there till 8 and then you'd have to leave.
Yeah.
And then it'd just be me and Miles Baker.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's so trash.
Good basketball player right there, though. Really.
Yeah, man. He used to be the Jackson Tatum.
Yeah.
He's
ball
still
player.
the Jackson
I don't like
Tatum.
that.
There's no used to be.
What happened to your ball game days, man?
That never happened to his ball game. I mean, people act like something.
I mean,
he just lost it. He
still
still got it.
I still play a lot.
He could play somewhere we wanted to.
I just don't have anywhere to go. Once you get to college and you're in a program.
Now, what's your major, I guess?
My major currently is marketing.
Is that what you went into to begin with?
Yeah, I'm in marketing, and I'm about to double major into entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Don't let,
I wanna start my own
don't
company.
let anybody ever tell you
What do you
Jackson
do?
Tatum lost his basketball.
What do you plan on starting?
What do you mean?
What do you plan on
What
starting?
kind of company?
Yeah.
Well, you've had this previous guest named Bryson's Graves,
Oh, yeah.
and I've heard that he's got a little bit of something in the works.
Oh, BKG?
Oh, yeah.
We talked about it a little bit.
And I'm really hoping that once we'll graduate about the same time, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that once we get out, we can kind of connect and figure something out together and start our own company.
I'm all over it.
I'd love it.
I'd promote it. Hey, I'd get sponsored by it. I'm in. I'd wear some merch. Talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity, especially with everything going on. You could actually get some real money.
I feel like, yeah.
Bryson talked about hiring somebody, and he said hiring somebody from South Africa that speaks better English.
I heard that.
Than,
I saw that on there.
I've talked to him about it.
speaks better English than anybody else, and
Bert's a very intelligent man.
You know, because you don't have to pay them as much. You can send them like $1,500.
It sounds really bad when you say it like that.
I mean,
yeah, but over there, their economy, like $1,500 over there is just like.
Yeah,
I could never do something like that though, because then I'd feel bad.
See,
Gravy's a cold-hearted killer. It seems.
See,
I could.
He's a businessman. I'm not a businessman.
Bert is a cold-hearted killer, but Bert also has high morals. So Bert ain't gonna do nothing bad.
That is true.
But he's gonna. I mean, it's honestly helping the people.
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna do anything bad, but he's gonna make sure that he's all right.
Bert's a good person. Jackson's a good person. He just, he's real nice. So they just need someone that really just, they're in it to win. Now they're gonna do whatever they got to win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Gravy will do good with this.
I think Gravy will do very good.
I mean, after we cut the camera off, me and him we sat outside and talked more about stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man.
He was like his real motivation to just start other hot side hustles. Is just seeing a video on TikTok and just like, are you sick of just sitting around?
Yeah.
Just like those type of videos.
There's always something to do. Yeah.
Speaking of side hustles on TikTok, Andrew Tate got arrested.
Really? What did he get arrested for?
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
No.
Him and his brother both got arrested today.
For what?
Well,
Were they laundering money?
No, allegedly they're in a human trafficking ring. Nothing's confirmed, but there's an investigation.
I believe it.
So they had to arrest them.
I believe it.
Well, you gotta get rich somehow, right?
We ain't doing.
I'm not gonna get rich that way.
No, I'm not. That's just a joke.
That might be the worst. That might be the worst way to do it.
That's just a joke. Don't
cancel him.
I don't condone.
Don't cancel the Prairie County podcast.
You gotta get started before you get canceled.
I guess.
Yeah.
Started, man.
Speaking of canceled, Kanye West ain't been found in days.
Because he's living life.
He's
man.
missing.
He's not supposed to be able to have pictures taken of him every second of the day.
I miss
I mean,
the old
but he's
Kanye.
they say his manager said he's just missing. Like, I don't know where he's at.
He doesn't need a manager.
Which is fine. I hope Kanye's okay. I hope he's chilling.
If Kanye just needs a new manager, like Connor Tennant's always available, I'll take that salary. I call up Kanye. Hey man, I miss the old.
My
Kanye.
phone's ringing. Oh, it's Kanye.
Oh, hold on, I gotta take this. This is the Yay. Isn't that what people call him now?
The Yeezy.
Why do people call him Yay? Like, why don't you just say Kanye?
I think that was his own thing that he created.
Oh, look, I'll be honest with you. I miss the old Kanye.
You gotta be a real popular man though. Make your own nickname and it stick.
That's true.
This is very true.
Is it raining?
Seems to be a trickle in the sky.
But a little bit of a trickle. But
what do you think about my Viking fan art? If you turn around on that chalkboard.
Oh, I think that's fantastic, honestly.
What do you think about my little rinky-dink Viking I drew?
See James Rigby.
I like the long mustache.
I love old James.
I definitely did not write Tucker Dabbs' name on that board.
Is it on there?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I just wrote it right there top above
there
the
it
P.
is. I was going to say, I know the name. I can't write in cursive like that.
I'll ask to get your signature too. We're going to try to get everybody's signature that comes on there. And then, obviously we got mine, Trenton's, and Andrew's. Mine's on Perry, Trenton's on County, and Andrew's is on podcast, and everybody else just everywhere else. I just drew the Viking and stuff today when I was in here because I was just doodling.
Looks good.
Thinking about what I was going to move. Because, if you haven't noticed, the set's just a tad different. Obviously, we're missing all the Christmas stuff. It's not Christmas time anymore. Get over it.
It's kind of Christmas time. I don't think Christmas time is just January.
Well, yeah, but this is
this
is coming out January 1st.
That is
the
true.
new year. Yeah. And if you don't have your Christmas tree down by now, what are you doing?
My Christmas tree ain't been down.
Bad luck.
My Christmas tree ain't been down since the day I put him up 2 years ago.
My mom is
Look, that's a homie.
Type of person to burn the Christmas tree after the 25th. Like she doesn't want any Christmas decorations off. After Christmas.
Is it a plastic tree?
She doesn't literally burn it. She just wants to as soon as Christmas is over, get it out.
Get it out of here.
Yeah.
No, we still got ours up.
My Christmas tree ain't coming down ever.
No.
But that's not a Christmas tree. That's your friend.
That's a character.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, he needs to be one of the Polaroids.
Have I ever got... He does. That would be a good one.
I need to go get that, and I need to take a picture of this set, and then I got a few more ideas, and then I'm done. I'm giving them out.
The Christmas tree
I'm sick of having them.
That Christmas tree would be a good one.
It's like an unfinished project, Like, and I need that project finished, because I've been working on it since
You do have quite a few as well. I'd say keep them if you didn't have a lot, but you have quite a few.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. The one that I'm going to keep is probably a picture of the pictures.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably just going to keep that one.
Yeah.
Or I've got
There's
this.
a few good ones. There's one of my house.
I've got this idea. I want to string up all of them. So they're like, just all around. And it's just like a picture of me lost in them.
That would be cool.
But I
Lay
don't
them
know how
on
to
the
go
ground
about
and
it.
like lay down in them.
It's like Snow Angel.
Yeah,
Or just like throw them up and jump and have somebody take the picture of me.
that would be terrible because then after you mess up, then you got to.
Oh, dude, it'd be so bad. It'd be like 52 card pickup.
Jeez.
Because,
It'd be like Minecraft. And you just pick them all up.
Speaking of Minecraft, dude, Trenton got this, we found how to get like mods on Bedrock. And we've been playing hardcore Minecraft, and there's like different mods in there. Like you can get backpacks and stuff. And
like hardcore, as in when you die.
like you die, when you dead, you dead.
I've tried doing that with Jackson and a few people. They always said no.
No,
I'm
I said yes.
I'm
He's
still
always
kicking.
the one that dies first.
I'm still
That ain't
kicking.
true.
Trenton and Andrew
That-
Andrew hasn't played at all. Trenton's played like probably an hour's worth of time. I put in some. I play like every day. I built this huge cabin in the snow. Got this huge barn. I'm about to build a greenhouse with automated farms. Yeah, I mean it's kicking. I kind of want to start up another realm, like start up like an actual like people play. There's a instead of just us playing, like there's a plot behind it because that worked to keep people interested last
Yeah.
time.
Well, I just
When we did
think
a
if
plot.
I get invited to this round, I mean, I'll have my base built within a week, and it'll be.
Tucker's gonna hire his goons to do his bit. I mean, I know Tippy's in. I just talked to him.
I'll get Tippy back on. We'll have.
We get Tippy in there? I might be in.
I'm telling you, y'all seen how my base has turned out. I don't know if anybody ever seen the finished
I'm gonna run to the
product.
bathroom.
I went and looked at it.
See my
You
big
guys
house?
have some,
big- the
some
big
deep
courthouse.
chats while I'm gone.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It's
got-
huge. How did you get that house so big?
A lot of courts, a lot of Tippy, a lot of farms.
A lot of
We
Tippy.
had a 2 or 3 of the gold farms in the nether with the people. Well, they're not people, but you know what I mean.
No,
The
pigment.
piglets, whatever they're
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, that was a huge house.
A lot of what you do is you can farm. There's a certain way else. I watched a YouTube video, and it worked very effective. Problem was I overshot how big I wanted the bottom, and I tried filling it in with dirt, but it ended up being so much dirt. You probably saw the big block of dirt. There was so much dirt, and I
Yeah.
couldn't ever finish it. And I was just going finally to build like a mountainside going down, maybe put like a bunch of water around it or something.
Yeah.
But it never got finished. And this is my biggest project probably ever. And I've had like the blueprint out laid out in the creative world for a while.
Mm.
And I finally did it, but just, you know,
My biggest build I ever did was it wasn't just like a singular build. It was a whole city, and it was in our commune. That's what we called it. It was the town. It turned into a city. It started out as just a house, and then it expanded into a town. And then I won an election and became mayor. And yeah, it turned it into a city.
now
We had tax and stuff on that world. Like you had to pay tax to the government, and then there was the government funds, and if you donated, you get a tax relief. So Trenton donated a lot all the time.
now if you I don't know if you got to see it. You probably might have looked at it and you didn't know what it was. If you think that building is big, you should have seen the layout of the expansion of our castle. The expansion in the castle was going to be massive. Like it was the biggest project to date. It would have probably took us a month to finish. It was huge, but you know, that was right before it ended. But we had it laid out. Me and Tippy had it laid out, and it was going to be the biggest.
I remember whenever I stopped playing on that world was whenever you went to 4-H camp, and I was like, I'll just wait for Jackson to come back and we'll play. And then
You were
I
my
actually almost joined it the other day.
you were my dealer of like wood and stone, and I bought a lot from you.
it's actually not the same.
I know. I
It's,
realized I joined it and then it wasn't the same world and I quit because I didn't have my house.
I would have given you the chords. Like I built this massive castle too on that world. It was on an island. Like it was a big island, but it was an island. So like it was gonna be like we were gonna do plots and stuff, but I want to have the castle finished already. So I'd be the king of the monarchy, and then whoever else wanted to play, they could either join me or they could be against me. You know. And then I was just gonna be an unruly leader, and then eventually let them overthrow me. It would have been fun and interesting to play out, but yeah, it never ended up happening.
Well, if I get invited to something like that, I'm just gonna let you know that I'm probably just gonna go off and start. You know, not in my own kingdom, but I'm always gonna have my guys with me. You know, in my little house.
I mean, you gotta have the boys. But like, what happens if I talk them out, talk them into my place? You know.
You can, I mean, if you do, it's okay. But I can still build. I mean, Tippy was a big help, but I could have got what I wanted to build.
Yeah.
Now Tippy made it a lot faster. Love Tippy. I always want him on my team. I do believe Tippy will always be on my team.
Speaking of Tippy, I seen him not too long ago up at the car wash. I seen his truck. I thought it was his, so I pulled up, talked to him. I said, "You want to come in? Are you coming on to this podcast tonight or what?" And he was like freaking out. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, I got plans tonight." And I was like, "Nah, you're cool. I was just kidding with you." So I think we're gonna try to film his Tuesday.
That'll be fun.
Thank goodness.
That'll be fun.
I've been waiting to get the tip master on. I bet he's got a lot of stories, especially him working on the road now.
Absolutely.
Bryson talked about like Tippy got his first paycheck, went and bought like $400 boots.
I saw that.
It's a really Tippy thing.
I love Tippy to death, dude. Especially after joining the cult. I mean the gang. But yeah, me and Tippy just got really like every time I see Tip, I'm like, it's Tip
What
Master.
gang?
The MSD. Speaking, dude, during the summer, Tippy come down to the river, and
yeah, that was whenever he rolled off in the river, wasn't it?
Okay, look, I'm not going to talk about why he was there because I swore to secrecy, whatever. But he was down there, and me and somebody else was sitting on this stump, and he steps up on this log, and he slips, and he falls. It looks like slow motion. He goes, "Oh!" He fell, and his legs were just sticking up in the air for a second, and then he just started flipping. He flipped like 5 times down this bank, and he was just laying there going, "Oh!"
That was one of Tippy's hidden talents whenever we were playing baseball.
Tippy's main hidden talent is he is a phenomenal rapper.
Yeah, he really is.
He can rap and he can play the harmonica.
He can play
the
the
harmonica?
fire out of the harmonica.
Really?
It's insane.
He can play the harmonica.
And he don't really know
I'm gonna
what
bring my harmonica in here when he comes
truly-
and talks.
I truly believe he don't know what he's doing. Cause I think if you ask him, yeah, he don't know what he's actually doing, but he's doing it and it sounds fantastic. Like it's one of those things she's not doing it on purpose, but he does it where it sounds very good. And I've heard him sing with the harmonica. It's very, very good.
That was one of his talents whenever we played baseball together was rolling around the ground.
And now he can rap and play the harmonica very well.
I'm gonna shoot out the Rari bulletproof vest. Got me feeling like Gotti. I mean, that's just a fire line from Tippy. I'll never forget it. Like he was just going hard. Like he was just sitting looking at that mic, screaming at it. Like I mean,
Was that not my line?
no, that was Tippy's.
Maybe it was. I know I talked about Rari at one time.
That
That was Tippy. Then it was a fantastic line. He had a few lines that were like.
At one point, he just like went so off beat, but he didn't even care. He was just like, I mean, he was just hitting it. He was just going hard.
Tippy's crazy. He can go crazy. Big tip. Reminds me of a young Colt 45, just better.
That's true. Tippy. Yeah, he was really cracking me up that day.
He's a great guy.
Yeah,
He's got a few songs out there that'll never be heard, but I have one.
Yeah, that first one, that Party in USA thing or whatever, his verse in
Condone
that.
that cone?
Yeah, like what? I mean,
Yeah.
is there even a meaning behind that?
That's the whole point of it. There's no. Look, the way the condone that cone started. One day, me and Jackson were at work. We were riding around. There was a cone, and I just started saying condone that cone. And there's no meaning behind it. It's one of the few things you can say that mean absolutely nothing. Like, you can't.
Just look at somebody and be like, you know what? Condone your cone.
And then that means nothing. I was like, hey, I'm going. And then I started like making a freestyle. It was terrible. But I told, and Jackson was like, shut up. It's terrible. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a song. And it's gonna be called Condone That Cone. And I made a song. Gavin wrote the lyrics for me. I got Tippy on it, and Tippy's awesome. I'm terrible. I'm so bad.
Oh, I mean, I'm trash.
And then Tippy got on it and was fire. And if I could redo it, I'd have Tippy on the whole song. It'd be his song.
Tippy just needs a whole album.
We were working on it. We had the studio built in my house. We were working on it. I do think Tippy would do it still. If he had the time, busy man.
I think he'd do anything, especially now that he's in. He's just like, I want to hang with the boys.
I ain't seen him in months.
He's scared to come around. Oh my god. Yeah, I do miss seeing him a lot.
I ain't seen him in months.
I still can't get over the fact that he fell and not only rolled like once. He like flipped like 5 times. and then was just laying there on the ground. I thought he died. Like, I walked over there and was like, Tippy, are you good? And he was like, oh, I'm fine.
One of the funniest things about Tippy's music career is he went to like a week stage where he thought he was going to be like this big beat maker before he figured out he could actually rap. He's like, I'm going to make the beats. He was just going on YouTube and just ripping beats and just combining all these different beats.
I remember he sat there that one day and was just like...
He would do it for hours. He would do it all day.
Like, you were... I think y'all were playing something, and me and Tippy were sitting on the couch, and he was just like, put like the kick drum, and it's like, and he was like... he like put two things together and looked over at me and was like, dude, that sounds fire. And you get the snare in there and stuff, and he was just like, bro. It was really cracking me up. Like, speaking of making stuff, Jackson over here, or should I say Bebo?
Bebo.
You still streaming?
I haven't lately.
What's Bebo? Who's Bebo?
That's my YouTube channel.
I didn't have a clue. I didn't know.
No one knows about it. I
No,
don't plug it anywhere.
I mean, it'll be linked in the description.
Oh,
so
okay.
if you want to find more of Jackson Tatum, you can see him play games on his channel, Bebo,
My streaming's
in
really
the
bad.
description.
I have to build a schedule before this comes out to make sure people know when I'm streaming.
You definitely should. You should tell me when you're going to be streaming.
He should have been streaming our Madden game 2 nights ago when I whooped his butt.
I streamed Overwatch, and I streamed I think it's Ready or Not, that SWAT game.
Never seen that.
I bought that game.
I streamed that. Me and him played it together on that stream.
Yeah.
And
I ain't played it since.
I really mainly streamed Overwatch for a while, but now that the Christmas season has came and gone, I've gotten a PS5. So I'll play.
Really?
Yeah. I'll probably start streaming games off of that. Play a little bit of God of War, a little bit of everything, really.
Play a little bit of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'll most definitely stream Spider-Man because I love that game.
Dude, whenever Spider-Man, the second one comes out, dude, I gotta come watch you play that because I don't have a PS5.
I've got it.
I know. I just need to come sit on your bed with my legs crossed and watch you play it.
Watch the stream, man.
I mean, I watch the stream, but I mean, I'd rather just be sitting in the background.
Sounds weird.
What? Look, bro, I'm the little brother, so that's how I always grew up. Like, just sitting there on the bed watching somebody else play.
No, I'm very glad Jackson got a PS5, though. It gives me somebody to...
Did that Hogwarts game come out?
Comes out in February, I think.
I've had a PS5 for like 2 years, and I have legit played with nobody I know one time.
So can you not play with PS4 players?
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Okay.
I don't have...
You just don't have any friends on PlayStation?
Not no more. Bert don't play PlayStation. Tippy don't play.
It's just...
He didn't have a console.
I was playing on PC for a while because I didn't have a console, but like the luxury of playing on a console is like so nice. Like,
Yeah.
You just
don't have
turn
to-
it
you don't have to
on
sit
and
up
you're
at a
ready to
desk
go.
and play.
You can just slouch.
Yeah, you can slouch and play a console. You can't slouch and play a PC.
That's why, like, I mean, I love playing Xbox and stuff. I haven't really done it as much as I used to. Like, I mean, eat, sleep, play games, repeat, you know?
There's certain games I will play on PC, but most games I prefer console.
Like, back in, like, the heavy stage of, I guess you call it quarantine, like 2020, I literally put myself on, like, a night schedule. I'd wake up at 3 p.m. and not go to bed until, like, 7.
I had that schedule one time. Jackson May had the same schedule. I think it was our summer coming into high school, and we played GTA online. It would be from it might have been 7th grade, go to 9th grade, whatever year it was. We played GTA online the entire night. I would go to my granny's house. My mom was at work, and go to bed at 7, wake up at 4 when she got off work, go home, play GTA online, wake up, go to my granny's house, and go to bed at 7, wake up at 4, and do it every day.
That's how me and Gage Smith were. Was like our 7th grade summer, like right after 7th grade. We were grinding so I could get the kit car, and he could get the DeLorean. He misclicked and bought a ramp car, and we was so close to having him enough money.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he was joking about it, and then he like went, "Oh crap," and I was like, "No, you're just kidding." And
See,
he
that
said,
was your
"Come."
problem. Nobody, I don't know the past generation, but y'all wasn't doing enough money glitches.
Look, bro, we were grinding those car import missions.
See, we tried
we were
that,
just grinding
but
them.
I'm not gonna lie. When a money glitch came out that worked, we were all on it.
We never did any money glitches because we were so scared we were gonna get banned. 7th grade, we were like, we're gonna get banned.
I've done
And then after that, I mean, now you.
7th grade, we were doing money. I learned In every game I've played, I've looked for glitches. And not one time I've been banned from one game called Defiance, but a totally different story. Jackson knows the whole story. It's not it's the start of a war, but but never been banned from GTA. Though one day a money glitch did come out, and Jackson wasn't at home. He was on vacation. He said, "Hey, it was a real good money glitch." He said, "Hey, will you do this money glitch for me on my account?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it for you." Well, I offered to do it for me, and he said, "Yeah." So I did it.
Homie.
I was doing it. And
Been there.
then I went to bed, and I woke up the next day and got him just counted it a little bit more because I promised just going to give him so much amount of money. And it was like they gave me Rockstar gave me a warning on his account saying like don't do it no more. And I was like, oh no.
This is the first time I've heard this.
Oh yeah, they gave me a warning on this account. They're like, hey, don't. And they didn't take the money away, but it's like, oh no. So I went back to my account. It's like they took my money away. There's no way because I had done it like $100 million worth. And I got it on, and I had my money, and I went back to doing the glitch, and they never gave me one warning.
Like, speaking of, like, logging into somebody else's account, back in, like, season 6 of Fortnite, like, chapter 1, season 6, I bought the battle pass the last week of it, and I didn't really go to school that week, and neither did my buddy Gage. Like, I went to school on the days he didn't. Like, we planned it out and everything. So, like, I was sick, and I had to stay home. So, whenever I was at school, he was on my account grinding to get me to tier 100. And then in a week, I had it tier 100.
Dang.
It's starting from whatever, because, I mean, I barely played, but when I got on, he convinced me to buy it because it had V-Bucks. And I was like, well, I ain't wasting them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just like back and forth would log into that account and just grind.
You're just logging each other's accounts.
Fortnite's getting very old.
Fortnite is getting old. I played it the other
I remember when
day.
it first came out, the first battle pass, second battle pass, the John Wick one. Because the first
season
one,
3.
The first one I didn't get. Jackson bought it. We got it the day it came out.
I didn't get any of them.
We got Fortnite the day it came out.
But yeah, it was very similar for us. We played before there was a season.
And then the crazy thing was after on season 3, I remember Jackson was at his old it was wherever he still lived at the Jackson went to the Boy Scout camp. And I remember I snuck in his room. I didn't really sneak, but I bought him the battle pass for him. Because back then, that age, it was getting like V-Bucks was difficult for him.
Yeah, you just had to buy them.
Well, I mean, yeah, you had to buy them, but like whenever you were that age, buying stuff, like you didn't have a debit card.
No, you had no money. That's why whenever we grinded in GTA, it meant so much because we couldn't just be like, oh, shark card.
Oh, and then
Gage convinced his mom, after he bought that ramp card, convinced his mom to buy him a $50 shot card, and then he bought the DeLorean. Thank God.
And then we
never got the kit card though.
See, growing up, Fortnite kind of made me spend money on video games. I didn't have a debit card or nothing, and then I grew up in the time of playing Fortnite where I got a debit card. It's like, hey, I can buy a V-Box whenever I want now.
Yeah.
So as a child, I was spending a ridiculous amount of money on NBA 2K, insane amounts of money.
I never really spent that much money on games. The most thing I ever bought was for my birthday. I got a $50 Xbox card, and so I just put it all in GTA and bought a Batmobile.
Jeez.
I can't say the same.
I've had that Batmobile the whole time I've ever had GTA, though. Well, ever since that day.
I've spoiled myself a little bit in video games.
Yeah, I never, bought stuff. I never just I need to have that. I was like, well, if I get enough, I'll get that,
I've got to have...
Now, texture packs, Dad would just buy them on Minecraft back in the 360 day. But, hey, by the way, I spent $3 and bought you that texture pack. Or whatever, however, texture pack, skin pack. I bet, what? And never use them.
So nowadays, I spend my money on more important stuff like guns and bows and arrows.
And jerseys.
I ain't bought a jersey in a while.
I tell you, there is a jersey you can buy for $30, and it's the retro Perry County podcast design. Yeah, we dropped new merch.
Oh, is it like a legit jersey?
Yeah. It's a jersey. You can look at them and stuff. I might be able to pull it up. I'll definitely put them on the screen, though. So, right there. That's the jersey.
I see one right there.
Oh, wow. It's there now.
Wow.
We're also selling cups.
Oh, my gosh. Those are
the
amazing.
Yeah.
The jersey could definitely go in my collection.
Yeah, I mean, you can get them in a few colors. So, my favorite is the white. The white looks so sleek. It looks so good. But as of now, when this comes out, our founder merch is gone. So if you didn't hop on the trend and get some, like this hoodie here, then I don't know what you was doing, but you missed out. Yeah, but we'll have more merch up. The stuff that's there now will probably be up for a very long time. And yeah, let me get this over here for you. If I could get it to come up, it's loading. But yeah,
I do have a jersey collection. You know, I'm looking to many jerseys.
I sat there and made a lot of stuff. Like, I know it doesn't look, I made a lot on that website, but it took forever for me to make these. I seem like I got a splinter in my finger. Yeah, but as it's loading, I mean, I like it. I'm probably gonna buy one of everything. I made BTP merch.
Good.
It's like, here's BT, and the BTP is like up here, and it's like slanted, and then there's it says between the podcast, and it's slanted.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's one of those cuts, you know, like, what do you call them, like movie things, cut, and it's sitting there too under it. And then there's a Viking helmet underneath that, and on top of the Viking helmet there's a microphone, and then on the back it's got 2 blue dice, and it says it's time to roll the dice of BTP.
You know,
I wish this would pull up, man.
I actually won a bidding war today on eBay.
You did. How'd that go?
Placed one bid and I won.
How much you pay for it?
You gotta get into specifics.
Okay, yeah, well, you know. Did you outbid like far?
No, actually there was no bids. I just put one bid in for the bare minimum and I won.
What'd you win?
A bow and arrow.
Hey.
No bow. A compound bow.
I'm talking about. Yeah, any luck this deer season?
I haven't.
There was actually today, there was a doe that from me to Jackson, and I could have almost reached out and touched it. And it was like, there was 2 of them, and it just looked at me, and I just was real quiet and real still, and it just kind of, we just kind of stared at each other. And then an armadillo. I don't know. I think it's the same one that we saw. And I seen it the other day, and then I saw it again today. In the last day of the season, I'm letting you know if it comes out.
I don't care if it's easy or not. I shoot it.
I don't, I haven't killed anything, but I went on Andrew's property, and he asked me when we went out there, he said, if you see that big 10, he said, I've been hunting that thing for years, please don't kill it.
You
So
would
I
have
was like-
shot it, wouldn't you?
So I was like, okay, you know. He's got me sitting in this weird, like he thought this was the place, his uncle just told him where it was, so he had like a general idea. Well, we find this, like, it's like 3 foot off the ground, if that, and it's like I'm sitting here like this. It's very awkward. I hear some rustling, and I look over. He also said don't kill the 2 doe that bring it out. Well, I look over, there's just 1 doe, and then I hear more, so like, you know, I'm sitting here looking at it, but I'm not about to shoot it yet. Like, I'm thinking about it, but I'm like, I don't know, it might be what he said not to. Here comes this freaking huge 10-pointer. Like, I mean, he just creeping up. That doe saw me, was just standing there still. Now that buck was walked out right in the open, looked at me, and was just like slowly walking as it was looking at me. Stopped, slammed its foot down, and just kept walking. You don't understand the urge I had to shoot that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wanted to blast that thing's neck off.
It would have took me a lot not to shoot it.
And look, I was sitting there and I was like, it sucks because he asked me not to.
That really sucks for Andrew, though.
And he hasn't seen it. He walked out on Jordan Bell too on the same place.
That really sucks for Andrew. I mean,
Why is Andrew not hunting down there?
Well, when he went up there, it never walked out, and
He
it did
needs
the
to go
same
up.
stuff it did to me to Jordan. It's like cocky, dude. It seen me because I wasn't wearing camo. I was just,
a big buck thinks different than normal, and they're insanely smart.
well, if it wouldn't have been that 10-pointer, it wouldn't have been thinking too much longer. It would have been laying there, and I would have been going, yay!
Yeah.
I wish that wouldn't have been a 10. If it would have just been like a 6 or something, it was smoked. And also, I wish you wouldn't have said don't kill the doe that bring it out, because his uncle said those doe, they always come first, and then right behind them is always a
Yeah,
buck.
the bucks chase the doe.
Like, they just roll in, and the buck just strolls up. He said don't kill the buck, don't kill the big does, and there's some pretty big old does. I just wish I would have sent. That was like the first 30 minutes of us being out there. Didn't see a thing the rest of the time.
Oh, yeah.
That sucked. It was so bad. I was just sitting there.
One thing though, it's better than nothing.
And I texted him too. I said, Big 10's heading your way, because it was walking towards him. He never saw it.
I bet he didn't believe you. I bet he was like he
Probably just started walking circles around me. I didn't notice. I had my satchel out there with me with my crackers, and after those deer showed up, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. So I started eating my crackers.
You gotta have a snack when you go hunting.
Jackson we went one day and it started coming down, pouring, and it was about miserable.
Yeah, it was raining slightly whenever we was out there in Andrew. Like, it wasn't like nothing too heavy. It was just like slightly trickling, but it was cold enough for me to be sitting there like this, just like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once you get wet for the rain, that's when you get real cold.
Yeah. Speaking of cold, like cold-hearted people, cold-hearted killers named Jackson Tatum, part of Nody Gang, or Naughty Gang, whatever, however you pronounce that.
It's Nody Gang. It's Nody Gang.
Dude, you have me so confused. I asked you if you watched the new episode of something of one of our videos, and you were like, "Not yet, but I'm in Nody Gang."
Yeah, I got the notification, man.
And I was like, "Is that like some weird like college frat that he's like doing something with right now?" And then I was like, "Huh?" And you said Notification Gang, and I was like, "Oh, so would you say you're the leader in Nody Gang?"
I mean, I guess so, man.
When it comes to
the Perry County podcast, make sure to hit that bell because it sends you a notification every time that a video comes out.
I'm going to talk about this for a second, and I don't really want to touch on it like with my real opinion, you know. But I do want to say we have this guy named Dennis Troll in every comment section of our videos, every video, and I'll tell you what this is leading up to instead of just like saying what I think about the guy. Like, I mean, hey, thank you for watching. Like, we really appreciate it. You know, thank you for leaving a comment and stuff. But yeah, he got in this other YouTube channel's comment section. He got alongside ours, and he was trying to get us to do a collaboration with him. And so I went and checked out the channel. They had like 18 subscribers. And I was like, you know, it's cool. So I watched one of the videos. They had a parade video kind of similar to ours. And so I got in the comment section. It never showed up. So this was like a few weeks ago. Well, it happened again today. He commented on there, and so I went and looked at their page, and he commented in theirs saying, hey, y'all should collab. So I finally went to their Instagram and then found like their host, I guess. And I sent him a DM, and like he replied quick. And like I was like, hey, you know, I said, we're kind of interested in bringing you on. I said, we had a guy named Dennis Trull, like I guess a fan, comment our things, and he's commenting in yours too. I said, if y'all are interested, you know, it's cool. And he was like, yeah, we're interested. The only problem is they're out of East Tennessee.
Oh, dang.
Hey, but tell you what. The sponsorship and everything, if we save up enough,
yeah,
we could get them a room at the Commodore.
You tell them,
and then bring them on an episode. I told him, I said, I'd love to feature y'all. I said, but if we, you know, I told him I'd have to get back to him. Like, if anything, we could do like a Discord sort of.
Hey,
but I'd rather have the in person.
Yeah.
Tell them if they get on the podcast and they're cool guys. You tell them they can be honorary members of MSD.
Cool. And I'll go ahead and say it. Their names are NFI. They have a few videos. I mean, they film off their phone, I think. I mean, they got potential. I mean, I'd want to help them. You know, get them off 18, get them 100. You know, we're about to hit 200. 3 away as we speak right now. 3 away, and then after we hit 200, I want to get 17 more. That way, I can just say I got more subscribers than Kevin Tennant.
We should have a live subscriber count on
just sitting there.
K-10 right there.
Oh, Kev, this is Cardboard Kev. He's on our side on our side of the battle. Now, Kevin Tennant said he might have to come out of retirement to make sure he don't get beat.
Oh no! You have the battle of the century on your hands.
I know it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to make a diss track.
Hey, I got a studio.
I know. I'm gonna have to film a music video and everything to go with my diss track. Probably just like us out in kayaks in the river.
Oh my gosh, that'd be legendary.
Oh gosh, yeah, but I want to see what we can do with the MFI guys.
That would be
I think it'd be fun just because a little collaboration. I texted him. I said, hey man, if you want any advice on like how to get a little bigger, like I said, you know, just shoot me. You know, let me know. Like because I you know, show them how to make a little bit of merch. You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Even if they just buy it for themselves, it's still
progress.
Yeah, like they can just be wearing stuff that says they're like, oh, NFI. And though what I've seen today was never fit in. That's what NFI is. Never
That's
fit
pretty
in.
cool.
It's a group of boys, and I think it's like 4 or 5 of them.
That's pretty cool.
Their videos were like exploring abandoned houses, and then part 2 to that, and exploring abandoned like car graveyards. And then part 2 to that, and then they had the parade video. And yeah, I ain't watched a lot of their stuff, but I looked at it. I watched their parade video. But old Dennis Troll, he really wants to see a collaboration, you know.
Maybe he'll get it one of these days.
Yeah, man, he like replies to everybody's comments too. Like he replied to Jay Henson's. Just Jay was like, dude, the quality of the camera and the
audio.
Yeah, the audio. He was like, it's so much better. And I was like, thanks, man.
I saw that.
And then dude Dennis Troll was like, I know, right? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Like, man, I'd love to bring you on a podcast. What's up? I don't even know who it is. I can't find him on Instagram, on Facebook. Like, who is this Dennis Troll guy? It's an anomaly. He'll probably be in this comment section. Don't talk about me. Like, it's a new year. It's a new me. I'm never watching your stuff again.
My name is no longer Dennis.
I'm denying
Yeah.
Denying
He's
you.
going to take off a letter every year that he watches the podcast.
Denny's? Denny's breakfast? I'll tell you what, Village Pizza breakfast sounds good. Imagine,
Yo. Hey, yo.
You imagine like a breakfast pizza,
Dude,
like a biscuit.
Those are a thing. They make those some places.
that would be good.
like a biscuit crust and like chocolate gravy sauce.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what you do to substitute cheese. I don't feel like
Yeah, I don't
cheese
know
on
if
that
there's
would be
much-
good.
I don't know if there's much to
American
substitute on.
sliced cheese with bacon and eggs on top. It's like a bacon, egg, and cheese with chocolate gravy in it.
Dude, a calzone with bacon, egg, and cheese in it would be really good.
Oh, that would be really good. Put a little bit of regular butter in it
Yes.
instead of that garlic butter. I don't think garlic butter would be too good, but yeah, I want to do some cool stuff with Village and a BTP. Me and Mr. Bart talked about it.
That would be
I
fun.
won't go into any details because I'll keep it a surprise. But yeah, we talked about it, and he's cool with it. And yeah, I meant to cover this, dude. So, Perry County 69.
Mm-hmm.
That is a page on TikTok, and they have old Kevin Tennant as their profile picture.
Really?
And they make they're pretty funny videos. I'll be honest with you. They just like trash on everybody,
Holy cow.
like from Perry County. Like, yeah.
I haven't seen this.
And they got Dad as the profile picture, and Dad and it's a picture from our family picture we took whenever I was in 8th grade. So they had to do some scrolling
It had to be
on
like
Facebook.
some Facebook, yeah.
They had to do some scrolling on Facebook to find that.
That's crazy.
It's kind of freaky.
I have to look into that.
I think it's a freshman. I narrowed it down to that because most of their videos are about freshmen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's kind of funny though.
Kinda
I think
terrible.
Dad thinks it's funny.
I'm
I think
just going to give him one recommendation. Don't mess with Connor Tennant. Because if you do it to Connor Tennant will fire back 10 times harder.
I will boycott you.
Connor Tennant will make you regret doing the video. No bad, nothing, no harm, but it'll be like, you dished out fire, you better regret you take it, especially from Connor.
Yeah, sometimes just get a little, sometimes you just gotta give a little fire to it,
Add a little flame.
Add a little flame. I'm still learning about that camera up there. It come up with a message. I don't know what the message was. So, yeah. But,
We're still rolling?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I miss your dreads.
Oh,
No, I
man.
don't.
Are you gonna grow them back out?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
I was
man.
never the fan of the dreads, and he knows it.
I miss the dreads.
I've always told him he looked
I
terrible.
wish I would have never cut them, but also, like,
I wish you'd never grown them.
I'm in the process of growing the whole head out. I just have the top.
You
I
should.
remember you come back from 4-H camp a new man.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was
when he
like,
walked-
what?
I remember when he walked in my house at first. He had like a hat on. And I was like, that's kind of weird. How can you do that? And then he took his hat off, and I was like, it took me like a minute to register. I was like,
Yeah.
and then
Who's
he was
this
like,
guy?
my hair, and I was like, oh,
I came back.
and then he was like, I got golf clubs too, and I was like, oh,
Came back and decided that I was going to grow my whole head out, so I cut it, and now it's really short.
I don't miss the dreads.
Did you cut it again?
No, I didn't cut it again.
Oh.
I've not had a haircut since I cut them, so it's probably been like 3 or 4 months.
How's your hair not that long? Because if my hair was growing for 3 or 4
It's
months,
long.
it would be like bad.
It's long.
different type of hair.
Yeah, it just
His
sticks
hair
out.
grows up instead of out. Well, it grows out, but instead of like long, it just grows.
Yeah.
Mine grows down and then out.
Mine just gets bigger.
His growth's like this. It's
I
like,
should have never cut my. Funny story behind my haircut and why it's cut a little shorter. I got frustrated because Blake Skelton was making fun of me for having bangs in my face, and like they were really long. So I went home and I was like, I pulled my hair down with some scissors and I cut it like right here because they were down here on my mouth. So I cut them like right here, just so I could still have that good they flip and still curl up. I cut them right here, but whenever I got done, I looked in the mirror, they were all the way up here.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think they look good like that, though.
yeah, it looks a lot better than in your eyes. You can probably see a little better now.
I looked stupid whenever I was looking there, and I was like, dude, I look like a little German boy. I called my mom, and I was like, hey, what time do you get off work today? I'm just asking for a friend. And she's like, what are you doing? What did you do? And I was like, I just cut my hair a little bit, and it doesn't look great at all. And she was like, well, I don't get off till 7 all week. And I was like, it's kind of trash. Yeah. So for like a whole week, I just had the stupidest haircut. And then she finally cut it, and now it looks halfway decent.
I think that's good.
I just wish it was a little bit longer. And especially with it being so cold out. I ain't shaved either. Looking rough. Maybe I'll grow a beard out. Maybe we'll be beard bros.
You should.
I'll try. I don't think
Very
it'll grow
good
right.
on the face, especially in this
I hate
cold
facial
winter.
hair. Except the mustache. I can't have any hair on my neck.
I don't have any hair.
I
on
do
my
right
neck.
now, but I need to shave. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I wish my mustache would grow.
Mine hasn't developed until recently.
So, what's your opinion on, we got BTP, we got the podcast. What's your opinion on, like, another styled show?
Like a game show?
Almost,
Like
but
a
like
segment? Like you want to have on your, like, what do you mean?
like a late night talk show-ish type video. And I wanted to call it Talking with the Tin Man.
I mean, that'd be cool.
You need to have another.
With, like, that desk right there and, like, a different
That's
set.
what you need to do. Once a week, once every 2 weeks, have one episode of you and your guest or somebody playing like a video game. Have a game time.
See, I'd love to do that. I don't have, like, an Elgato so I can pull from an Xbox. Like, we could play indie games on the laptop and do OBS and all that.
You can record without an Elgato now. You can use your PlayStation or your Xbox. Well, I don't know about Xbox. You can on the PlayStation.
I think you should do a talk show with DK Tenen.
I wish he'd come on.
I wish you just do a show with him every 2 weeks or something like that.
He won't come on. He won't do anything.
You won't do anything?
No, he will not come on. Yeah. The pilot, dude, he come in here while we were recording, and I was like,
He did.
surprise guest.
And he didn't come on.
And I said, maybe he'll come on one day, because as I said that, he was looking at me going, I just want to be playing cats in the cradle,
Maybe every episode from now on, you have to lay a kiss on that head right there on Cardboard Cat, and maybe you'll summon him.
He's right over there.
There you go. There's number one.
Number uno, starting the
uno.
new year. My New Year's resolution: get Kevin Tennant on a freaking podcast. I'd love to get like him and Blake, or him and Eric, or him, Blake, and Eric on. John Carroll, we talked to him. He said he'd love to come on.
That would be cool.
Talk to the mayor? What? I'd like to talk to Katerina. That'd be good.
It's going to be huge.
I mean, I don't know if she'd ever do it, but I mean, I feel like she could talk about it. I mean, she's from Ukraine.
That's true.
We could talk about some crazy stuff, man. But as of this one, I reckon we're gonna wrap it up.
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna ask y'all to walk off because you are now Trenton, and
Because
you
we're the
are-
co-hosts.
No, you are Andrew, and you are Trenton. So,
I can get my boots on.
anything y'all want to say to the folks watching before we get out of here?
No, man. I think we're good.
No. Well, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and you can undo it at any time. And, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you enjoyed these two's presents. And, yeah. Thank you for watching and talking with us, because it's just our nature.